Hey there, neighbors. Has anyone ever asked, what type of homeowner are you? Most homeowners don't realize they fall into one of three categories. Two of them are getting screwed by their insurance companies without even knowing it. If you own a home, there is a 66% chance you're losing money. But today, I'm going to show you how to fix that. If you don't know who I am, I'm the neighborhood adjuster. I run the claims department where we help homeowners navigate the insurance claim process without getting taken advantage of. I make these videos because I want homeowners to understand how insurance really works so they stop leaving money on the table. If you use this info to protect your biggest asset and actually win in the claims, maybe one day you'll work with us. That's why I do this. Now let's get into it. Top of the list is the blind believer, aka I pay and they cover everything. So, who are these homeowners? These homeowners, they pay premiums, they never read their policy, and they just assume the insurance will handle everything. So let's talk about some of their biggest mistakes. They typically find out the hard way that their policy has exclusions, they have low coverage limits, and there are several loopholes that leave them paying out of pocket. So let's talk about an example. I've had homeowners call me after a storm, wreck their roof with hail, and they thought their insurance had full coverage. Turns out they only had ACV only policies, and the payout barely covered half. Ouch. So the reality check is insurance companies are in business to make money, not hand it out. Blind trust is expensive. So let's go into the second type of homeowner. They're typically the rookie homeowner. I'll deal with it when it happens. Now, these type of homeowners, they know insurance exists, but they don't review coverage until after a loss. Now, typically their biggest mistake is they end up scrambling, unprepared, and often accepting any payout that comes their way just so they can get a little money back into their pocket after they pay their deductible. I can even give you a clear example. I had a client with a water damage claim who didn't realize their policy only had a $10,000 limit on their water backup coverage. The repair costs were over $25,000. They only had enough money to get the water remediation done. After that, they had to pay out of pocket for all the other expenses. The reconstruction, the abatement, the mold remediation that was needed. Oh, and let's not forget, their basement was trashed and all their personal property was damaged. So they lost out on all that money. Now, the third and typically the best homeowner is the proactive homeowner, aka they know their policy and they're ready for anything. Now, these type of homeowners, they read their policy annually. They ask several questions. They have a plan before disaster strikes. Their biggest advantage is that they avoid surprising bills. They can negotiate from a place of strength and they get the full benefit of their policy. I can even give you a very clear example. One of my clients here, they got hit with a major storm, serious storm damage. But because they had reviewed their policy, they had gone through their coverages with their agent, they got endorsements implemented on the policy to where they walked away with full replacement cost and betterment on their policy with zero stress, zero surprises. So what did they do differently? They treated their insurance like an asset and not an afterthought. So which one of these homeowners are you? If you're the blind believer or the rookie homeowner, don't worry, I've got you. Step one, get a pro to review your policy, like now, before it costs you thousands later. So click the link in the description. Make sure you're protected the way you think you are. I'm the neighborhood adjuster, and stay safe out there.